Ladies and gentlemen, holy crap, man. Damn. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Mondays, or as we like to call it, Pokemon Day. Now, I am super sorry about this. The last Pokemon Day video I posted was, geez Louise, a month ago. And that is unacceptable. And considering the fact that that Pokemon Day video did so well, look, it has 200 and... Wait, it has 300? I swear to God, yesterday I checked, it was 270 views, not 320. But yeah, guys, since that last Pokemon Day video did so well, I figured, like, I might as well do it. Like, I haven't gotten around to do it because I was just so busy. But I'm not. And to make it up for the lack of Pokemon Days in that month, I'm gonna give you guys 2 Pokemon Day videos in this week. So I'm gonna have one on Monday, and I have no idea, maybe one on Wednesday, but we'll think of something. But just one on Monday and one sometime between Monday, so today, and Friday. So sometime between then, expect another Pokemon Day video. But anyways, without further ado, guys, let's jump straight into this Pokemon Day video. Now, this Pokemon Day video is gonna be top 6 best Pokemon. So the top 6 Pokemon that I want on my team, because you know you can only have 6 Pokemon in your squad, so I might as well do a top 6. So this is pretty much going to be my Pokemon team in real life. So if I was a Pokemon trainer, this would be my Pokemon on my team. And a quick disclaimer, we're not going to have any legendaries, because let's face it, if I was a Pokemon trainer, I'm not going to go and freaking catch like the Pokemon of death. Also, this list is in no specific order, so without further ado, let's jump straight into this top 6 video. Number 6, Zoroark. Zoroark is such a cool Pokemon, right? Like, his hair is super cool. I like his design, his red hair, and just his cry is really cool. And his ability is just a really good ability and really cool ability of illusion, where it takes on the appearance. I think that's a really cool idea. I think that was a very good one. I know I fooled so many of my opponents doing that. It's such a good Pokemon to look at, and like, you look at its characteristics and its appearance, and it's just a really cool Pokemon. And not only that, it's my favorite type, Dark. It also has a really cool signature move called Night Daze, and it's overall a really fast Pokemon. And Zoroark, he'd be a pretty cool Pokemon to have in real life. Like, I'm just chilling, and me and Zoroark, I'm like brushing his hair or some shit, you know, I'm like gelling it up. Me and Zoroark would be pretty cool friends, and I feel like he's more on the human-like category, and also he's N's best Pokemon, his N's last Pokemon, and N's a pretty cool guy, and if Zoroark was him, you know, I gotta have Zoroark. Number 5, Salamence. Now, Salamence would be my Mega Evolved Pokemon in the squad. So you know how you always have one Mega Evolved? Salamence would be my Mega. Salamence is such a really nice Pokemon based off his design, how that's that menacing look. Really gives you that intimidation, no pun intended because that's his ability, but it really does intimidate the opponent, and it really has a fierce look to Salamence. His wings are really cool, and you know what's really funny? I really like his Mega Evolution. It gives a nice boost stat to his attack and everything like that, but what's really funny, my friend pointed out, he looks like the Empire logo from Star Wars. I thought that was pretty cool, but Salamence is actually a really cool Pokemon. He'd be my flying type. I'd fly on his back anytime I want. I grew attached to him during the Hoenn region, so I figured, you know, he could earn a spot on my team. Number 4, Luxray. Luxray is such a very cool Pokemon. He was actually the first Pokemon I caught, like, with a Pokeball. Like, I'd go in the wild and caught it. It was a Shinx, it was female, and I nicknamed it Electro. So I would obviously nickname her Electro. Honestly, it should deserve that dark type, because not only that it looks dark, yeah, that's it. It looks dark. Luxray, if you just look at it, it has so much potential to have a really good Mega Evolution. Why it's on my team is because it really earns a special place on my heart, because it's the first Pokemon I actually caught. So that's why she's always going to be there. Electro, she's always going to be in my heart right there, and I will never forget her. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we're gonna have Samurott. Samurott would be my water type, and Samurott is such a nice Pokemon. It is that samurai. Some people don't like its design, but I really do. It's a samurai otter. That's super cool. It is such a really nice Pokemon, and he was on my team for Black and White too, and I really like those games. So obviously he does put a special place on my heart. I've had so many adventures with him, so many times with him. He was always the clutch Pokemon that I had, and he was such a great companion that I love to have. Of course, I would be surfing on his back all day, baby, me and him. He's such a really cool, I really like samurai. I really like the concept of samurai. I really love reading about it, and I have a great fascination of samurais and their ancient history and everything like that. And I find it very, very interesting. So Samurott just like further backing up the samurai plot and further backing up my love for it. It all connects with the samurais and everything like that. Coming at the number 2 spot, we have Lucario. Now, I've noticed this. Out of every single Pokemon game I've played, I've always had a fighting type on my team. And it's like, why not? It's a good typing. And Lucario is a really good one. I was on my team from Black and White 2, and this man, let me tell you this, he clutched a 3v1 in the PWT against Red, I think. But he did such a nice clutch, and he does put a special place in my heart, because he is a good physical attacker, but also he does have that special attack, which he can learn Aura Sphere, which is a really good attack. Lucario is such a really cool Pokemon, and if you look at the movie Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, I think it's called, that's a really nice movie. It really does hit you in the feels, because Lucario sacrifices himself, and Lucario is like just wants to be back with his trainer. Now, the number 1 spot is going to be my boy Infernape. My boy Chimmy, my day 1. If there's a starter, he'd be the starter. My first ever Pokemon I've ever had in my entire life. Back when I was 9, I got him, picked him, nicknamed him Chimmy. Greatest name ever, by the way. But he really does sit in my heart. Because not only he was my first Pokemon ever, he was also the very first Pokemon I got to level 100. I remember which route I was on. I don't remember the name of it. But if you could show me a picture of all the routes, I could tell you it was on that one because I remember where I was on that route. Don't remember the name of it, but I remember where I was. And I got to level 100 and I was like, yes, let's get it. My boy Chimmy. Chimmy, he's the first Pokemon I've ever had in my entire existence. And me and him, we'd just be going on adventures together and just battling everybody and becoming the strongest we could ever be. If only that was true, to fulfill my little 10-year-old, 9-year-old dream. Hey, I still have that dream. Maybe if I dream hard enough, Pokemon will be real. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But in Chimmy, Infernape, really nice Pokemon, and I really like its design. Fire Monkey. And he's pretty damn cool in the anime with his Blaze activated. Like, that made me love him even more because the Sinnoh League was also during the time when I first got Pokemon, which was Sinnoh, and I found it pretty cool that I had an Infernape and so did Ash. And then his Infernape was so sick with the battle against Paul. Oh my god, against the Electivire. Really, really cool. I loved it so much. And Infernape, he just really does put that special place in my heart, and that's why he's going to be on my squad for my Pokemon team. So there you have it, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this Pokemon Day video. Don't worry, I will not go a month without uploading a Pokemon Day video. So expect 2 this week, and I'll try to get another one next week. You know, I'll go back on the scheduling of Pokemon Day. School is starting in like a month, less than a month. I am not excited for that. But anyways, guys, like I said before, really do hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, I'll have a Pokemon playlist, Pokemon Day playlist. You could check in the cards or something like that. I don't know how it works. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm Goober67. Peace out.